How y'all doing today? This is Ross MC, the Godson, just putting up a video response about the water track I just made called Living Water, because I do research on water all the time, and I used to drink water from the tap thinking it was healthy. Had no idea, you know what I mean? As I got older, my taste buds started kind of telling me, like, oh, this doesn't taste right, so why am I drinking this? And then eventually I started thinking, oh, let me find spring water in plastic, and I thought that's what it really was, but it's actually well water, and most water's like uh, Poland Spring, because if a well is near a spring, they legally change the law so they can still call it a spring when it's not really a spring. And like I said, all that plastic leaches into the water, builds up in the fat cells in the body, and that causes disease. It's not good. There's estrogen in water some places, which is making people highly feminine, and then it's also making women overly feminine. And there's fluoride in the water, which calcifies your pineal gland, which is the third eye, which connects you to the higher states of consciousness, psychic abilities, imagination, and higher intuition, and connects you to your higher self directly. So if you're calcified with your pineal gland, then you can't really operate properly, and you can be very easily manipulated by governments and other people which would like to do that. So once you start drinking the pure spring water, you get it in glass. Aquapana is a great brand. Also Summit Springs, you can get that at summitsprings.com. Thank you very much. This is Aquapana. I drink this every day. It's the best. You know what I mean? So if your body's mostly water, you got to make sure that it's made up of the proper things. Best water, because when you drink water, your blood becomes, the water you drink becomes your blood within a few minutes. So think about what you really want to build your blood out of, not poisoned water from a tap. And there's so much stuff in the tap. I mean, basically, if there's sometimes 50 to 55 prescription pills inside a water municipal tap, and they test that, where does that come from? People take the pills and they pee it out, urinate it out, and then that goes to a treatment facility and then comes back out of the tap after being pumped with high amounts of fluoride and chlorine. So basically that's also making people sterile if you think about it. And we've had like the lowest sperm count in any generation ever. I mean, not all the cultures around the world, because not all the cultures drink this. Anyone that drinks spring water is good. So go to findaspring.com and find springs in your area. Start buying 3 5-gallon glass jugs offline, and go to your local hardware store and get a cork and start going to get your own spring water. Because why should we pay for water? Water should be free. What are they going to start charging us for air next? You know what I mean? So get your glass jugs and go to findaspring.com and start getting your water. And then once you change out all this bad water in your body with the good water, you'll notice changes big time in your consciousness, in the way you feel, your health. You'll have more energy, you won't be tired, you'll be more fully hydrated, because purified waters and reverse osmosis doesn't fully hydrate you, and even if they take some things out of it, it's bad. And also, your shower is basically a gas chamber, because chlorine turns to chloroform, so if you're staying in there for however many minutes and that's poisoning you, it kills the good bacteria in your gut and destroys your immune system. So you wonder why people's getting sick everywhere. The processed foods, the processed waters. So you want to start eating more wild foods and get wild water, which is raw living water, and that's what the song is about. So this is Ross MC, the Godson, signing out for the day, and you have a good day, and start drinking the proper water.